Today I want to go over how to actually present a PowerPoint slide. So right now we're still in normal view. To present a slide, you switch to slide sorter view, slideshow view, and you can either click the slideshow view button on your bottom status bar, or you can go slideshow ribbon at the top. Now, what's nice from the ribbon at the top is you can say from the beginning, or if we were at a particular slide, like slide 4 or 5, you could say from the current slide. Let's just go ahead and go from the beginning. Now, when we come into the first slide and you hover over it, you can see that we have various light buttons on the bottom. And one of the buttons will move to the next slide. Please notice that transition on how the slide moved from had a little bit of transition motion from going from one slide to the next. Let's watch again. And there's your transition. And when we come now here to this slide, you can see we not only have the transition, but we also have the entrance animation, which brought in the text. At any point when you want to go back a slide, you just click the back slide button to go back and back again. Okay. If you want to mark up a slide, let's say you're interested in particularly highlighting a particular topic on one of the slides, you can hit the mark here, and we can say let's go with a highlighter, and we'll make the highlighter yellow, and you can actually highlight it, or you can choose a pen and we can circle it with red or what other color you want to make it stand out. And you can also use the little laser pointer, which this is just showing someone if you really want to identify a particular object when you're presenting. You can have just the little laser pointer here. In addition to, let's say we're going to the next slide, and all of a sudden you go, okay, I want to stop now in my presentation, and I don't want them to be looking at the screen. What you can do is change your screen to either a black screen or a white screen. So I'm just going to go black screen, and here's where you can just pause a little bit, give a presentation until you're ready to continue with the rest of your presentation. And then we can click and unblack it to go back. Let me get rid of my laser pointer. Okay. Now, in addition to looking at the presentation in this manner, we can also switch to a view here that will quickly look at all the slides. And we can, oh, that's not what we want, excuse me. We can switch to presenter view. Now this is a nice view, and you have to understand this view is only shown on the computer where the presenter is. If you're hooked up to an overhead projector, they are still only going to see this screen. But from here, you can tell exactly what slide you are on and how many. You can see what the next slide is going to be showing. And here, if you had any notes that you really wanted to emphasize in your presentation, it would be displayed at this moment. So this is called presenter view, okay? Lastly, let's go back here. I'm just going to press escape to get out of slideshow view altogether. I'm not going to keep the ink annotations. All right. You can also set up a slideshow, a specific slideshow, or you can record the slideshow. by start recording from the beginning, start recording from a current slide. You can rehearse the timings. What's nice about recording it, it will play itself then later on, and you can package it for a CD. Lastly, to print out the slides, we have options to print, and you can see we can print out all the slides. Right now I'm just hooked up to a black and white printer, so that's why you see it black and white. You can print just a different selection. We can print handouts, 3 slides, and allow an option for people to take notes while you're presenting. This is a 3 slide per page handout, and there's all different options on which to print. Okay, so that concludes the presentation view of PowerPoint.